strides to improving your mental health. A group of researchers from the Science Museum of Virginia, UVA, and Virginia Tech may have a solution for you.
Yeah, our Caroline Coburn joins us live with what the data shows on how to reduce stress and what the co-author of the study wants lawmakers to consider moving forward. Caroline.
Well, Rob and Reba, something as simple as taking a 10 to 20 minute walk a day can improve your physical health. But did you know it can also impact your mental health depending on where you actually take that walk? Dr. Jeremy Hoffman, along with his team from the Science Museum of Virginia, they worked on a project with researchers at VCU, UVA, and Virginia Tech on this study that shows going for a walk in a quiet green space has better mental health and physiological outcomes than going for a walk in a busy, gray, or loud environment. For example, walking near the Branch Museum and the Fan was far less stressful and better for participants' mental health than walking along Broad Street. While 70 to 80% of Richmonders live within a 10-minute walk of a green space, Hoffman says we need to take into account the quality of that walk in order to get to the green space, and that can be very different depending on where you live in the city. He also notes that looking at income levels, you can see the majority of those living below the poverty line may have to walk through busy, noisy settings to catch a ride on the bus or go for a walk, or maybe they don't even have access to an entire sidewalk network.
When we talk about how our city is going to change over the next few decades, in line with the Richmond 300 Comprehensive Master Plan, we need to think more deeply about what those changes mean to our mental health and the health and well-being of the residents. And if we center that kind of design, the sorts of things that we found in this study would suggest that we need calmer, meaning quieter, slower speed streets, limited traffic, and more space for people to be able to have a contemplative kind of walk in their own backyard.
Now, the study also found that only about a third of Richmonders actually get the recommended level of moderate intensity activity as recommended by the CDC. That's very important. Also, the study found that here in Richmond, we actually have higher levels of mental health problems. So Hoffman really wants our city's leaders to take this information into account when we think about maybe reducing speed limits in busy areas and creating more green spaces. Rob, Reba.
All very interesting. Thanks, Caroline. Well,